I just couldn't wait any longer. The build's not finished, but things need to go in. So I'm just going to start planting. Hello everybody and welcome to my bountiful acre. My name's Sue and it's been another busy week here in the garden. My dad and his wife came to visit for a few days and gave me lots of help moving soil and transplanting things. But also we've been cracking on with the build. But even though we're making great progress, I am starting to feel like I'm falling behind a little. So I think I'm just going to start planting. I'm starting with this bed even though it's not completely ready yet. There we go, the first plant is in. My dad and Ingrid have helped to empty the next bag of soil. Got one bag left, but I'm going to add sand here because I've got carrots to go in. Need to go to the shops and buy some soil. What do you think? Are we doing a good job? We are just back from Bridgemere Garden Centre. I went with the intention of just buying compost, but you know, things have a tendency to jump in your trolley. I have actually replaced my lady's spade, which Bella's inspecting at the moment. But I may also have come home with this. Isn't she beautiful? Absolutely smothered in glorious flowers. Yes, Bonnie, do you approve of the new peach? While all that's going on, we also had more topsoil delivered and these beams so that Doug could carry on with the pergola. Doug's just shaping the edges here. The wind is picking up again. Before it gets any worse, we're going to plant this patio peach, eh, Bonbon? Right, I'm having to resort to a hat because it's getting really breezy and my hair gets blown in my face and I can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to use this pot and take this into the greenhouse where it's a little bit more sheltered. Because although it looks lovely again, don't be fooled. Yeah, as soon as you start to do something, the heavens open. Anyway, we'll be safe and dry in here. Let's get to work. Doug's just come to say that the first top plank is going in, so we don't want to miss that, eh? It's like Stonehenge from here. Yay! That's the first one in. Looks fabulous. That one's going in a bit easier. So we think what we're going to do is put a post each side of this going horizontally across. So yeah, that's looking good. Where was I? Oh yes, adding soil. Okay, I think that's enough soil in there because I am going to put gravel on the top to stop weeds and I am not going to make the mistake of watering it before I move it. There we go, she's in and very pretty she is too. While I've been planting beautiful flowers, Doug's been busy. He's notched out 4 of the top beams. Well, that went on easy, eh? Considering the weather, I think we've done all right. One of the first things I want to do is some carrots. But before I can start direct sowing, I need to add some sand to the bed. Let's make it nice and free draining. Blimey. Here comes the rain. Right, I think that's enough. Now I haven't put so much in this area because I'm going to be planting beans there, so I'm going to add a bit more goodness to the soil with compost. This bit is just for the beans. And while I'm here, I might as well get the supports in. And then we can get on with the fun part, the sowing. 3, 4, 6, is that what I said? Yeah, is that too big a gap? I can't measure, obviously. I don't know how to work a tape measure. I think I might just go 300 centres. While I'm learning how to use a tape measure, Doug has built a whole new corner bed. So we now have another square box for the other corner. Looking good. I'm not allowed to use the drill, but this part I can do. Doug will finish that off for me. So this just goes across here. There we go. One tensioned wire. Just a million more to go. Right, I'm going to start sowing, even though I'm probably not really ready for it. I'm going to do carrots, chives and garlic chives. And the irony is not lost on me that these are 3 things I usually struggle with. But hey ho, let's give it a go. I'm leaving a gap at the edge because I'm going to put some companion plants. Try and sow them thinly if I can, so that I don't have to do too much thinning later. In this row I'm going to sow some chives to deter carrot fly, hopefully. Just along the edge here I'm going to put the garlic chives. Put them safely in my pocket, and then I'm going to plant this lemon thyme just here. I haven't bought a trowel, so I'll just improvise. Oh, it's well rooted. There we go. That noise you can hear in the background is Doug digging holes for the next 2 beds to go in, so we're making great progress today. Right, I'm really pleased with that. Finally got some seeds into the ground and a couple of plants. Still a lot to do. I just came in to double check that I had actually sown my borlotti beans, which are what are going on that wire that I've just fitted. And here's my first seed germinating. Oh no, look, there's a couple more there as well. That's brilliant news. So obviously these will need hardening off as well, but it's still early days. It's only April, so I'm not in a great rush to get them outside. So one of the first jobs I'm going to do today is get some of my potatoes in. I'm so behind with them, I think. I have got Charlotte and Swift that are desperate to get in the ground. So let's head off to the falling down shed and find my potato pots. Garlic's looking great this morning. Isn't that beautiful with the sun glistening off it? Right, let's brave the shed. I think they're just here. Yeah, they're not too far in. Right. Let's take those two. Did you think you were missing something? I'm just collecting some buckets for the potatoes. Come on, you can help me plant them. Seeing as the weather's so nice at the minute, I'm going to sit outside and do it. So it's mostly compost. A scoop of vermiculite just to lighten it up. I normally fill to about a third. And a sprinkling of bloodfish and bone. Nothing too fancy. I'll just mix that through. Okay, let's get my potatoes. Now, I would normally fill straight to the top, but I'm short on compost, so I'm going to do half today and then I'll buy some more and top them up to about 1 inch from the top. So that's the Charlotte. Does it smell nice, Bon? Does it? Do you want to see my potatoes as well? Right, let me get them in. Excuse me. These have got beautiful green shoots on them. I will find a label and put them somewhere away from the dogs because they seem to be really interested in the bloodfish and bone. I had a quick look this morning on my planner. I've reshuffled the position of a few of the vegetables so that I can get on with planting them more than anything. But I haven't got everything ready. One of the things that is going in that smaller bed is my celery. And it really does need potting on, I think. But that can come out now, and I'll hopefully find the time this week to transplant them into bigger cells. Right, where are you? Ooh, that's handy. Triumphant. Starting with the cauliflower. Teeny tiny seeds. I'm going to put 2 into each cell. Job's a good one. Let's get them in the tray and label them first before I move them. The other thing I want to sow today, very quickly, is my Cobra beans. And they are such a beautiful coloured bean. I'm just going to put them in these small trays, not root trainers, because they're not going to be in there that long. I just want to give them a head start and avoid the frost that we may still get. I'm sure I've already got a label for this one. While I'm sitting here enjoying my coffee, I've just remembered that this bed that Doug's in the process of installing needs sweet corn, and I haven't actually sown that yet. The variety of sweet corn that I have this year is called Swift, as well as my potatoes. I've never had much luck with sweet corn. I usually end up having to go to the garden centre and buying it because they sprout and then they keel over. So fingers crossed that this year I do slightly better. Sweet corn is such a satisfying sized seed, hey? There's always one crop, isn't there, that everybody struggles with. What's yours? Sweet corn and, would you believe, courgette is usually mine. I get them to germinate perfectly fine and then I think I kill them with kindness. Leave me a comment, let me know, is there a particular crop that you really struggle with? Still loads to do, but that will do for today. Thanks for watching, see you next time.